Indy's traveling to LA to take on the Rams. Welcome to the show. My name is Brock Page and I do random sports picks for fun. The Colts opened up as the 3-point favorites and the total at 47.5. Since then, Indy's now -2 against the spread with the total moving all the way down to an even 42. And at the moment, the Colts are still the moneyline favorites at $1.75. Folks, I'll be frank, Indy's backup stinks. Give me the LA Rams winning back-to-back season openers. I also think this one stays under the 42. I'm predicting a final score of 14-13 Rams. Next game, Seattle travels to Lambeau to take on the Pack. Green Bay opened up as the 3-point favorites and the total at 49.5. Since then, Green Bay is now -2.5 against the spread, with the total moving upward to an even 51. And at the moment, Green Bay is the moneyline favorites at $1.60. The locker room in Seattle's a bit discombobulated. I look for that to translate to the field. Give me Green Bay -2.5 and winning it outright for the moneyline cash with the under 51. I'm predicting a final of 27-23 Packers. Next game, Carolina's at San Fran for a 4:25 start at Levi Stadium. Carolina opened up -4 with the total at an even 48. Since then, we haven't seen any crazy line movement. Carolina's just -5 with the total moving upward to 48.5. And at the moment, the Panthers are the obvious moneyline favorites, laying 225. Near, far, wherever you are, this 49ers organization is in shambles. Give me the Panthers laying the points and winning it outright. Enjoy the snooze fest, folks, as I take the under 48.5. Now I'm predicting a final score of 17-10 Panthers. Next game, the Giants take on the Cowboys in Dallas Sunday night. The Cowboys opened up as the 6-point favorites and the total at 49.5. Since the betting opened up, however, Dallas is just -4 against the spread with the total moving downward to an even 48 points. And at the moment, the Cowboys are the $1.80 moneyline favorites. When it comes to this game, the G-men always play Dallas well. Lots of distractions in that Dallas locker room. There's a severe threat of a sophomore slump in the quarterback position as well. Give me the New York Football Giants +4 and winning it outright for some moneyline cash. I'm also in full agreement with the betting public on the total as I'm taking the under 48 as well. I'm predicting a final score of 23-20 New York. All right, our first game of the Monday night doubleheader. I'm talking about the Saints at Minnesota for a 7 o'clock Eastern start. The Vikings opened up as the 3.5-point favorites and the total at an even 48. Since then, Minnesota's now -4 against the spread with the total moving downward to 47.5. And at the moment, the Vikings are the moneyline favorites at -175. I don't think we're looking at a future playoff matchup down the road here, but this game should provide some entertainment. All told, I think the Saints keep this one close and cover the 4 points with the total getting over the 47.5. When it comes to selecting an outright winner, I do think these Vikings win this one outright in a close one for some moneyline cash. I'm predicting a final score of 26-23 Minnesota. And our next and final game for the show, I'm talking about the LA Chargers at the Denver Broncos in the Mile High City. Denver opened up the 4-point favorites and the total at an even 44. Since then, the Broncos are now -3.5 against the spread with the total moving downward to 43.5 points. And at the moment, the Broncos are the $1.70 moneyline favorites. Now, this one will be close. The Chargers play Denver very well. Give me the LA Chargers +3.5, getting the job done against the spread in a low-scoring battle. I'm taking Denver winning it outright for some moneyline cash, however, with the under 43.5. I'm predicting a final score of 17-16 Denver. All right, folks, that is going to do it for me for Week 1 picks and predictions. But before I get out of here, I have to remind you that I am not a sports betting expert, nor do I implore you to take any of my picks. A wise man once said, good ain't free, and free ain't good. And if for some reason you decide to use the free information on this program, you're utilizing it at your own discretion. Most importantly, if you're betting any of these games, do it safe, do it responsibly, and most important, have fun. For Brock Page Productions, I'm Brock Page. And have yourself a positive day.